Alright, Sig Sauer P229 Armor's Takedown, Video 2. So, go ahead and visually inspect the weapon. It is empty. We'll start with the top of the weapon. Thing to remember is that everything on this gun comes out the left, goes in from the left. If you try doing it from the left, in and out. If you try doing it from the right hand side, you're going to screw up the gun. Alright, so first of all, take the knurl pin out. Just go ahead and have something knurl pin can fall through. Pin is out. Push down here. Firing pin will fall free. Firing pin spring. Pull this out. Pull that out. At this point you want to be careful. We're going to take down the ejector. It's spring loaded. I have, just get that in there and turn it. Catch it. Sometimes a little spring in there will fall out too. Didn't this time. Not a worry. Okay, so you'll get a Q-tip, put some solvent on it, run it through here, then run a dry Q-tip through. That'll clear out your firing pin hole. Get a Q-tip with some solvent, clear out this gunk right here. Then basically you're going to want to wipe down all these parts, make sure they're free of any carbon, and then we can go ahead and put it back together. You want to take a look, firing pin spring, make sure it's cool, check the tip of your firing pin. They tend to last a long time, it's not a big deal. Alright, so putting this bad boy back together, start the hard part first, your ejector. Get that in there, get your ejector positioned right, get here. You really got to be careful about flying parts at this stage of the game. Put that pin until your ejector snaps in. This one's being a piece of shit. God damn it. Give it a tug, wrestle it in there. Put the spring in. Kind of get it a little centered. In there. Firing pin, hold this down. Firing pin this so. Should hold it in place. Take your knurl pin. Remember, you're going in from the left hand side of the gun. Do not try it from the right hand side of the gun. Push that in to start it. Tap knurl pin. It's flush. you're putting in a new knurl pin, it's going to be hard. Sometimes I'll take a drill and attach it to the end of the drill and kind of get it spinning, and then grind it down a little bit with a file or something. Probably not SIG recommended, but got to do what you got to do to get that pin in. If it mushrooms, you might end up having to send the slide back to SIG for them to get it out. Okay, you'll check your sights, make sure that they're kind of lined up. Sometimes they can dance left or right, which means you probably need new sights. Tritium night sights, so take them in a dark room or something and make sure all three of them are glowing. I think they have like a shelf life of 12 years or so. Anyway, so that is the upper portion of your gun. Lower portion of your gun, go ahead and decock it to take all the tension off the springs. You're probably going to want to use new grip screws, because if these things get stripped from monkeying around with them too much, you're kind of hosed. For purposes of this demonstration, I will not be using new ones. Pop off your grip. Set aside your grip screws. Remove your trigger spring. Set it aside. Okay. Pull this bad boy out. Okay, and you'll notice here you got that and a spring. And then at this point, take this spring off. Back over your decocker will come off, your decocker comes off. Life is good. Also, you could pull out your trigger assembly. This part doesn't matter so much about left to right or right to left, they'll go either way. So that's all good. That comes out. Take the tension off of this spring. And then push that pin out. The guts of your sear come out. Careful not to lose them. Trigger comes out. And then you want to, this part, be careful. This thing is spring loaded. Usually what I'll do is put it down here, down and out, keeping control of it. Bam, bam, and bam. Your SIG is completely taken apart. You could punch that little pin out. This comes out with a little spring that's inside. Use a skinnier punch for that. I'm not going to do it. I rarely ever do it because that's a pretty sturdy little spring in there. It's not in the way of anything. Just kind of make sure you clean up around it, but whatever. So, back together. Look at all your parts here. Wonder what you're getting yourself into. Usually start from back, work my way forward. So, we'll start with the hammer. You'll make sure you get that little spring around that bar in there. Hold it sturdy. Hold it like so. We'll put that like that, and that's under some pressure there. Don't push it too far forward. It's going to flip out of that spring and you're going to have to start over. Get this little guy here. Hold it so it has tension. Get the boot. snapping into place. Like I said, don't pull it all the way back at this point. Just know that you have tension and everything feels good. That you're flush on this side. The side will stick out a little bit. That's all good. At this point, I like to put the decocker on because I got fat fingers. Getting this piece on is usually a trick. Voila. That goes there. Everything's seated. Go ahead and get the spring. Pop it in there. Now, as you have, should probably have pointed this out earlier, when you have everything apart, you want to make sure you wipe it down, clean it. As far as parts to replace, Sig Sauer part kit should pretty much tell you what you need to do. You got your guide rod spring, you got new screws there for your grip screws, you got a new knurl pin for the top, you got a new decocker spring, you got a new trigger spring, and I think it comes with this is yet to be named spring right here. These are the parts you want to replace. You also check out your sights. Those go after about 12 years, and see what shape your barrel's in. But anyway, so put the decocker on. Coolio. Now's the time for the sear. This is the part. Kind of like gravity. Different people have different ways of doing this. I try to let gravity be my friend. We'll see how friendly it is today. So, got your little elephant here. Spring there. So you get this popped up in there. Get the little elephant foot out, trunk up. There. Let's see if we can start. Actually feels like a little bit of a tweaking there. I feel like I had enough space. Now I think I do. Yes, I do. I'll go ahead and get that pin started. Sweet. Don't lose my spot. Oops. That middle piece. Come down from underneath. Get it started. Get the spring. Gnarly, shake that around. This is going to need to be flush because that's riding under slide rails. And then add tension to this. Put that spring around that. Your sear is done. You're in the home stretch. Trigger goop. Like so. Like so. Now here, I usually, one of the reasons I do the decocker is I'm able to get that up and out of the way. It just kind of drops in, decock it, and everything's kind of in place there. Slide release, just kind of goes nya. This dude here, you're going to want, I don't know how well you can see it, probably not all that great. The notched side to be on the left of the gun. Slide it in there like that. And then adjust so those notches in there kind of slanted up. Get this guy here. Notches are going to go in that, so a little wiggling around. Goes in. Just turn and push to get that like that. At this point, you're going to want to put a dab of grease right here. This one still has it. Probably a little bit more down here because you get a little movement, a little friction. Take this. Oop. Like that. Now you can test before you button it up. At this point, everything should be cool, should be working. If you get hung up, basically I have to take it down again and try again. Where did my tool? Awesomeness. Do not over tighten your grip screws. If you do, you got problems. You will strip the screws in there, and not sure if Sig can do anything for you. Alright, so function check, trigger works, hold it back, release, your reset's all good. So want to put a magazine in, release it, make sure that your trigger spring doesn't sticking forward too much and interfering with that. Locks back when the mag's empty. Mag release works. There you go. There you have it. So basically, you're taking it all apart. You don't really need to lube the interior, except for that one part back here that was telling you needed some grease. You want to wipe it down. You want to check your springs. Again, use the spring kit. Sig Sauer sells it. I think it was like 40 bucks. I don't know. We buy them in bulk. There it is. It's a new endeavor for me, so I'm still working on camera work, and I'm still working on lighting, and I'm still working on remembering to say anything. So hope this helps out. If not, sorry, and we'll try better next time.